Good day to the daughter, moderator, and fellow audience. We are Team 10 from USM, and today we would like to present our research with title From Scroll to Struggle, TikTok Usage and its Influence on Attention Span and Academic Focus Among Youth in Malaysia. Introducing with our team members, I am Jocelyn, the group leader of Team 10, and continue with Irene, Yinyin, and Kaaviyamalar.
With the rapid development of the internet and social media, short video platforms have risen rapidly worldwide, especially in Malaysia. TikTok has become an important part of their daily life and leisure entertainment, which bring joy and confidence to people's lives. This highly immersive usage behavior has also raised people's concerns about its potential negative impacts. For the TikTok usage, it obviously acts like a very daily screen time on TikTok, frequency of use, duration of sessions, type of content consumed, and there are a lot of impact of TikTok usage such as sleep quality, attention span, academic focus. Academic focus as a key factor for students' learning efficiency and academic performance has become the focus of researchers' attention in recent years. Through this study, we expected to provide more evidence-based suggestions for educators, policymakers, and parents to optimize the digital behavior habits of teenagers and improve their academic performance and mental health levels.
Good day to Dr. Daisy and everyone. My name is Irene, and now we continue to present the literature review. TikTok is extremely popular among Malaysian youth. According to MCMC 2022, 49.7% of Malaysians use TikTok with a majority age 18 to 24. University students, in particular, report high usage with 68% using it 4 to 6 hours daily, especially during weekends. Additionally, 62.7% of youth in Malaysia, KL, open the app more than 10 times a day. TikTok's fun content, catchy sounds, and personalized algorithm make it highly engaging, sometimes without users even realizing it. Therefore, it leads to three following hypotheses where the frequency of use of TikTok influence the sleep quality, the attention span, and the academic focus or performance of youth in Malaysia. Moving on to the usage timing, there is a key concern on late night usage. 71% of users scroll TikTok after 10 p.m., often right before bed, as stated by Rakubati et al. 2020. Alonso et al. 2021 also reported that blue light exposure reduces melatonin by 23%, delaying the sleep onset and disrupting brain recovery. Many students report losing 1 to 2 hours of sleep due to bedtime scrolling, which negatively affects the focus and academic functioning. Hence, we propose that three hypotheses, which is the usage timing of TikTok, influences the sleep quality, the attention span, and the academic focus or performance of youth in Malaysia. TikTok addictive design, including infinite scroll and fast reward-based videos, encourages habitual and impulsive use. Students tend to open the app when stressed, bored, or in between tasks, eventually forming a behavior loop. Research links this pattern to lower self-discipline, poor focus, and procrastination. Therefore, it links to two hypotheses, which is the habitual or impulsive engagement with TikTok influences the sleep quality of youth in Malaysia, and the habitual or impulsive engagement with TikTok influences the attention span of youth in Malaysia. Poor sleep from TikTok usage leads to reduced brain function. Students who sleep less than 6 hours tend to score 30% lower on exams. Sleep loss impacts the prefrontal cortex, which affects memory, decision-making, and concentration. This results in lower academic performance, weaker focus, and higher absenteeism. So this leads to two hypotheses, where the first is the sleep quality of youth in Malaysia influences attention span of youth in Malaysia, and also the sleep quality of youth in Malaysia influences the academic focus or performance of youth in Malaysia. And finally, TikTok short-form, fast-paced content may shorten students' attention span and reduce their ability to process long-form academic material. This overstimulation can also cause emotional instability and disengagement from school activities. Therefore, this leads to the hypothesis 12, the attention span of youth in Malaysia influences the academic focus or performance of youth in Malaysia.
Hello, my name is Kaaviyamalar A, and now I'm going to talk about the research method. As for sample and procedure, our target respondents are individuals of various age group, genders, and occupation in Malaysia. The main criteria is must have experience in using TikTok, data collected by distributing questionnaires via Google Form, and the sample size is 185 TikTok users across Malaysia. As for measures, our questionnaire format used a 5-point light scale, which 1 relates to strongly disagree and 5 relates to strongly agree. The demographic section includes gender, age group, occupation, TikTok usage experience, and TikTok usage pattern. Our dependent variable is academic focus and performance. Sample item used is my academic performance has declined due to excessive TikTok usage. Our independent variables are frequency of use, usage timing, and habitual and impulsive use. And our mediators are sleep quality and also attention span.
Moving on with the result part, this survey conducted with 185 respondents highlights that the majority of respondents are female and the largest group falls within the 19 to 24 years old category. Regarding the occupation, university and diploma students form the biggest group, comprising of 53%. When it comes to TikTok usage, an overwhelming of 97.8% of respondents have used the app, with most of them having been users for over a year, reported spending more than 4 hours on TikTok daily, and opening the app almost every day. These results provide a clear picture of the app's widespread use and the habits of its most active user. A summary of their responses is provided in this table. Furthermore, this table presents the statistic reliability values and correlation for each study variable. The diagonal values in blue represent the Cronbach alpha, indicating the internal consistency of the scale. The Cronbach alpha value for each variable are frequency of use with 0.83, usage timing with 0.811, habitual or impulsive engagement with 0.823, sleep quality with 0.842, attention span with 0.858, and academic performance with 0.86. All variables show a high reliability, exceeding the 0.7 threshold. Overall, the variables exhibit the strong positive correlation with each other. Next, in this stage, regression analysis was performed to verify the hypothesis. There are 12 hypotheses in our study. Looking into the values in the table, the values with 1, 2, or 3 star means that the hypothesis is accepted, while the value with no star means that the hypothesis is rejected. The 1 to 3 star just indicate the significant level of the relationship between the variables. Higher number of star means that higher significant level and vice versa. So, as we can see, frequency of use positively affects attention span, but has no significant impact on sleep quality or academic performance. Usage timing significantly influences sleep quality, but not attention span or academic performance. Habitual or impulsive engagement predicts all 3 outcomes: sleep quality, attention span, and academic performance. While sleep quality is positively associated with both attention span and academic performance, with attention span significantly influencing the academic performance. As a conclusion, there are 8 hypotheses being accepted and supported, showing that there is a significant relationship between the variables, whereas there are 4 hypotheses are being rejected, proving that there is no relationship between the variables.
Next, move on to the discussion part. The main goal of the study is to understand how these usage patterns such as frequency of use, usage timing, and habitual or impulsive engagement will influence cognitive functions and academic outcomes, focusing on how sleep quality and attention span mediate these effects. Then we will discuss the reasons why we decide to use the frequency of use, usage timing, and habitual or impulsive engagement as the 3 key behavior dimensions. It is because frequency of use has been linked to higher addiction risk and reduced academic performance, as excessive use impairs focus. Then late night usage will disrupt sleep patterns, which in turn affects cognitive functions crucial for learning, and reduces study time. Next, impulsive or habitual engagement contributes to self-regulatory failures, leading to procrastination and lower academic achievement. The study integrates these factors to provide a nuanced framework for understanding how digital behaviors impact real-world academic outcomes. Moving on, the discussion part further discusses the supported reasons why those hypotheses are accepted or rejected. Let us take an example. Frequency of use will significantly influence attention span, but not on sleep quality or academic performance due to exposure long doesn't impair academic outcomes unless accompanied by problematic behaviors. Moreover, usage timing, which is also called late night usage, will significantly impair sleep quality but not attention span or academic performance, because sleep patterns affect the memory and learning, but academic performance may be buffered by other factors like strong habits or external support. Besides, impulsive or habitual engagement would consistently impair sleep quality, reduces attention span, and lowers academic performance, as impulsivity and poor self-regulation will lead to compulsive social media use, disrupting sleep and study time, and also becoming a key factor in academic procrastination. Also, improved sleep quality correlates positively with both attention span and academic performance, due to sleep plays a crucial role in learning, memory consolidation, and attentional stability, which are key to academic success. Now I will pass the floor to the implications part.
Now let's move on to implications. We have 2 implications, which is one relates to theoretical implications and the other one relates to managerial implication. Now let's focus on theoretical implications first. It enhances understanding of platform specific behaviors like TikTok and their cognitive and academic impacts. Next, it shifts focus from usage frequency to behavioral patterns. It also suggests integrating habit theory and media multitasking frameworks in future research. It also identifies sleep quality as a potential mediating factor between social media use and academic outcomes. And last but not least, it highlights relevance for youth in Southeast Asia, expanding geographic focus of existing literature. Now let's move on to managerial implications. First, it urges focus on quality and timing of digital engagement, not just screen time limits. It promotes self-regulated and purposeful social media use over blanket restriction. It recommends implementing media literacy programs in university curriculum. It also suggests including sleep hygiene and impulse control workshop in student wellness initiatives. Last but not least, it encourages strategies that develop digital discipline to boost learning and academic performance.
All in all, this study explored the relationship between TikTok usage pattern and academic outcomes among Malaysian youth, focusing on behavioral constructs such as the usage frequency, timing, and impulsive engagement. The findings also revealed that the habitual or impulsive engagement with TikTok has the most detrimental effect on sleep quality, attention span, and academic performance. Then, late-night usage will disrupt the sleep patterns, though its impact on attention and academic performance is less significant. Next, the frequency of use was found to be positively linked to attention span, but it had no substantial effect on sleep quality or academic outcomes. Additionally, sleep quality and attention span act as a key mediators influencing the academic performance. Based on this result, it is suggested that the further investigation into additional psychological and behavioral materials is needed. The study could benefit from longitudinal designs and an expanded demographic scope for a more comprehensive understanding of the issue. Overall, the study highlights the importance of cultivating the balance and intentional social media use among the youth.
Limitations of this study include a small sample size of 204, mostly aged 19 to 24, which may not represent the broader youth population, and also the survey was distributed via WhatsApp, Instagram, and Telegram. It may reflect some self-selection bias favoring active social media users. Lastly, the self-reported nature of data may lead to inaccuracies or social desirability bias. For future research, we recommend a larger and more diverse sample, inclusion of non-users, and exploration of long-term cognitive and academic impacts. Thank you.
That's all of our presentation. Thanks for listening.